So YouTube's phenomenally important. Again, it's free. All this is free. So you can do all this yourself. It's completely free. Put YouTube videos up, and then you can share it on LinkedIn. Because you can watch videos on LinkedIn if you share it from something like YouTube, for example, or if you natively share it in the feed, you can actually do it. And then you can use something like SlideShare. So if you have a great deck of work you've done here, for example, put it on SlideShare and then share that on LinkedIn. It helps your career, helps you enhance your personal brand. And then it's all about the data. Like in The Godfather, it's all about who you know, it's about favors, about connecting, it's about networking, it's all about who you know. So on LinkedIn allows you to look at the data. So I've got 10,000 followers on LinkedIn, 10,000 connections in Singapore. So that allows me to reach 1.7 million people in Singapore alone by having second connections and third connections. That's the way LinkedIn works. So you need to build up your first connections. You should be connected with every single person here. And then use the alumni network, use the NYP alumni network to reach out to people saying, hey, we both studied at NYP. Let's connect, let's engage, let's have a cup of coffee. And more people will be acceptable to that and open to that because you actually reached out to them, used the data on LinkedIn. So you can find out every single person who studied here through LinkedIn. So it's a phenomenal way of doing it. So the data's all there. It's just about doing it. So I can reach millions and millions of people across the world in different cities that we work on because I have lots of first connections. So you need to have lots of first connections to make LinkedIn work. So increase your first connections, connect with the lecturers here, connect with the adjunct lecturers, connect with me, connect with different people and use their networks and then engage more, use everyone here as well, just connect. And then you can use what they call Find Nearby. So if you basically switch your phone on and then you go to Find Nearby on LinkedIn, which is this little button, then basically you can find people who are actually in your area, as long as they're also doing the same thing. So it's really good. Because ultimately people buy people, like Elon Musk. People invest in him because his vision, his ideas, his personal branding. He gets away with much more than anybody else would ever get as a result of it. And that's all about social selling. It's about socially selling yourself so you can get a better career, a better job, better work experience. Reach out to people who viewed your profile, for example. Reach out to people for connections and invitations. Personalize it though. Don't just spam people. Personalize it, personalize it, personalize it, like networking. Look about how you can use, for example, the different platforms on LinkedIn, use the data to reach out to people, see who people are actually active. See which people are actually in the news or change jobs, for example, which would be good for you. So personalize it again, use the LinkedIn data to reach out to people for a career, for a job or for work experience. And then you can target open profiles. So open profiles are these people with little badges here. And you might have heard of this guy. He's the second richest man in Singapore. I thought that would cut your attention. So he's the co-founder of Facebook. He's only worth about $9 billion. But you can actually mail him for free because he's open profile. That little badge there. You can send him a message. So don't do it all at once, but you can actually say, Chris says, I can send you a message about a great idea I've got for investment. And he might do it. You never know. But Darius here, for example, isn't open profile, so you can't. So who are you going to contact? The multi-billion-dollar guy, Eduardo, or the guy who basically doesn't let you contact him? So in summary, if anyone's seen Gladiator, it's not about the man, it's about the reputation. You all have reputations, and as you grow your careers, your reputations will grow as well. Online and social media will dictate what your reputation is. So you must dictate it, you must think about it, but you're in charge of it. So think about growing your reputation, your personal branding, so you get a better career, better job, better investment, start a better business. And when you have that business, you can take other people on and you can tell them that they need to enhance their personal branding too. So my team do this for other people. And we're looking for lots of interns next year, so if you're interested in interning in our funky social media company, then please do get in touch as well. We take on lots and lots of interns across Singapore because they're absolutely fantastic. It gives great people lots of great experience. And if you like this talk and you're on LinkedIn, if you're not on LinkedIn, get on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, you can recommend it too. Thank you very much for listening.